Recently I received 2 comments that got me to thinking and got me to do this video. So basically the comments were, are testers good to buy or are they okay to buy? And also, are online discounters like FragranceNet legitimate places to buy? Because apparently this person that commented said FragranceNet is not necessarily a safe place to buy. So I got to do this video about buying testers and also of course buying fragrances from places like FragranceNet, Amazon, FragranceX, you name it, the discounters. So please stay tuned. Thanks so much for tuning in. This is Sebastian with Smelling Great Fragrance Reviews. If this is your first time on this channel and you love watching fragrance reviews, finding out about new fragrances, discovering new brands, participating in giveaways, and still haven't subscribed to the channel, please click that subscribe button below and also click the bell so you'll be notified for future videos and giveaways. Yes, I myself buy tons and tons of testers, and I also buy and shop from the online discounters at places like Amazon, FragranceNet, FragranceX, and various other ones that I won't even mention because there's so many that I can't keep track of that I infrequently buy from. But the majority of the places I buy from are FragranceNet, FragranceX, and Amazon, and you'll see links to them in my videos info box. Of course I'll put one there. But recently I bought four different fragrances, two fragrances of one of them, and then the 3 separate ones. And I wanted to do this video and let you know that it is safe to buy testers from these online discounters. I'm fine with it. I know fragrances, and I've been doing this for years now, going back to, well, I've been buying from the online discounters since the 2000s, early 2000s, maybe even going back to the late 90s, but definitely the early 2000s. And I started buying testers from way long ago. Like one of the very first testers I bought online was for Paul Smith, the original green bottle Paul Smith. And I found the tester online and I was so excited. This was back in 2000 or 2001. And I was like, I scored, you know, I got a tester, it smells great, and I paid less than half price for it. So I buy testers. It's safe to buy, and if you ever run across a fragrance that's not legitimate, then report it. Contact your credit card company or contact the customer service first. Never ever have I ever gotten any fakes or anything that's wrong with the fragrance. The only time that I've had issues that I've had to report were bottles not working, sprayers not working, yada yada, things like that. But the juice itself has been fine, totally fine. So recently I bought some testers that I wanted to tell you. One that I showed you about recently in my haul video, the last haul video I did for Monsieur Balmain by Balmain. And the testers usually come in boxes like this, if they do come in boxes. This one comes like this. As you can see, it says tester up here. It's interesting that even testers have boxes because, you know, they're going to transport this stuff, so they have to have them. But originally the bottle, I think, is yellow, similar to the color of the label of this particular fragrance. And this Monsieur Balmain's Monsieur Balmain, I couldn't find much anymore, so I bought 2 of them from FragranceNet just to have, because I really like this lemony fragrance. So there's one in here, and then there's the other. So 2 I have as a backup, and sometimes in the back there's additional like labels and things like that. Sometimes they put stickers on them, and when they're testers they might even have notes listed because sales associates do not know what the fragrance notes are, so they can look on the back. My original bottle did not have the sticker on the back, so this is extra. The other bottle is gone, no longer, and these I have now. Although, no, I do have a little bit left in the original bottle, so I haven't used it. That's why I haven't taken it out of the box. But it's safe to buy testers, guys. I think it's totally safe, and I've been buying them as long as I remember buying fragrances. So that's Monsieur Balmain. Now, I bought 2 testers recently for Creed fragrances. One of them was from FragranceX. One of them was from FragranceNet. So one of the testers was for Creed's Himalaya, this right here. Now, I found a really good deal for this one, and I snatched it up right away. It doesn't have a cap, of course, as you can see here, so I'm capless. I've got a cap on my head instead. But the juice itself is great. I don't know why I got this, but I was just smelling it at one time at Neiman's, and I thought, wow, it smells good. It's soft and cloudy and airy and, you know, foamy, kind of like light, and a bit metallic, kind of matching the color of the bottle. So I snatched this one up just to have on hand because the tester deal was really, really good. And this is actually the 3.3 ounce 100 ml bottle, so it's not the larger 4.2 ounce bottle, but had to have it. If you find deals on testers and you have additional discounts, because I'm a discount shopper, because I buy a lot of fragrances and I always want to make sure I get the most discounts I can get on any fragrance purchases. So I got really, really good price on this, so I snatched it up, as I said. Even though it's the 100 ml bottle, it's fine. Maybe perhaps I can figure out a way to get a cap for it. Maybe I'll just leave it as is, but it is a tester and it smells great as it is. Just like it would smell when you open up a brand new box, the fragrance comes inside there. So this is Creed's Himalaya. Are you fans of this one? Are you interested in trying it? Are you curious, or you've owned it and you've been loving it? Let me know your thoughts on this, because I don't hear much about this one, and I'm liking it a lot now. It's very clean and soapy as well, so check that one out. The other Creed tester I bought is for one of their fragrances that I've wanted to have for quite some time, and I didn't. So finally I did it. It's one of their vetiver, it's the vetiver geranium, I think it's what it's called. Yeah, vetiver geranium, this one right here. This is very, very classy, very, very fresh and classy. You can smell that geranium. It's got this like sharp pepperiness to it, but the earthy woodiness of the vetiver kind of winds the sharpness down and makes this a really, really classy, refreshing, standout fragrance for a masculine gentleman. Now, I find this to be more vetiver than their original vetiver. Creed has original vetiver, which is such a misleading name to me. I just don't get that fragrance because I hardly pick up any vetiver in original vetiver. It's like a freaking copy of Mugler's cologne, and Mugler's cologne doesn't list any vetiver in the notes. I don't smell any vetiver in the notes, so I don't smell any vetiver in Creed's original vetiver, hardly any, if at all. Just like Royal Oud, which I love, but I don't get any oud in that fragrance. So if you're looking for a Creed vetiver, you got to go with this one, because this one's freaking amazing as a vetiver, but it's also very, very classy. It's also not the dark and inky kind of vetiver. It's more lush. It's more aromatic, but I think the aromatic touches definitely come from the geranium, because geranium is usually found in fougere style fragrances, typically, and I get the aromatic touches here. The vetiver is definitely more woody, but it's not one of those very dark vetivers. But this is a true vetiver to me. I'm not sure if it's 100% original, but works great. It's great. It's a tester again, but I don't know if this is typically found on this particular series of Creed fragrances. I don't think so. I think that's what recognizes it as a tester, the text on the back, but I'm not 100%. But this was definitely a tester that I bought, and I'm in love with this scent, so I'm glad I have it. So this is vetiver geranium. I think it's from a collection called Aqua Original. I think that's what it's called, so check it out. And the other tester I recently purchased, I found a great deal again from FragranceNet. The Creeds were from, I think the Creeds were from Fragrance X. This one is Santal Royal, this one right here from Guerlain. Great deal. It was around $70 for this, maybe a little less. This is a 4.2 ounce bottle. These suggested retail for $200. So I got a tester. It came in a white box like this again. But of course it fits the box, not that size. And do I need full presentation? I don't. I want the juice. I like sandalwood. I wanted to have this. This was kind of a sandalwood with oud and rose. It has a very Middle Eastern styling of smell to it, which I like, orientals and things like that. But this is a royal sandalwood, is supposedly what it's called, Santal Royal. And this is my very first time I have one of these collection of fragrances. There's 4 in the series now. There's the oud, there's the new musk, and there's one more. I'm drawing a blank. If you know it, let me know. I'm drawing a blank with that one. But do you know this one, guys? Are you familiar with it? It's Santal Royal. It's quite lovely. I think the whole entire collection is great, except I haven't smelled the musk yet, so hopefully that one will be great as well. But this is a great collection of fragrances. I think this is nice bottles as well. The presentation is nice. As far as the bottle goes, I don't need the box. As long as this is in perfect condition and has a cap, and it does, I'm fine with testers. So the only time I don't like it is when it's like this. This doesn't have a cap, so now I have to go try and find a cap. Maybe I'll ask around in the Facebook groups to see if anybody's getting rid of one, but I doubt people get rid of them. I might have to just go to like a Neiman Marcus and ask, but I wouldn't do that either. It's kind of tacky. But anyway, those are it, guys. If you're thinking twice about buying fragrances from FragranceNet, Amazon, FragranceX, or any of the discounters, or even buying testers, don't think twice. I recommend it. It's safe. You can trust them. Don't think that they're ripping you off or selling you fakes and things like that. So anyway, that's pretty much it for this video. If you have any questions or comments, please do list below and let me know if you buy testers yourself, if you use the discounters, or if you refuse to do buying testers and buying from the discounters. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Please like this video, please share it, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and I'll be back with more videos very soon. Have a good one. Goodbye.